Hi everyone. I'm going to talk today, even though my PC seems to not be working. I've got the black screen again, and so I don't actually know whether you can see me at all. So if anybody watches today, if you can just comment and say whether you see me, that would be great. Okay. So I hope that you can see me, so I'm going to begin. I'm going to do a really open, transparent video, which I normally do anyway, but I woke up feeling quite sad today, and I had a lot of fear last night. So I thought to myself, if there's anyone feeling fear or feeling low this morning, perhaps we can work through it together. So I've been feeling pretty good for some time now, and last night I was laying in bed, and I think it was about 2 a.m, I heard some screaming and shouting in the street outside of my home. Now I live in an area it's a bit of a rough area. It's not exactly a peaceful area. We probably don't have some of the challenges that perhaps you have in America. We don't have gun problems here. But we do have occasional people who are angry or drunk, and they run up and down the street and make noise. So I heard the noise and it woke me up, and I stayed away for quite some time, and then it triggered me, because sometimes things just trigger us and we go into quite a deep fear. And I started to have all these thoughts going around in my head, and they included that I want to live in the countryside. How am I going to do that? I have no idea. I've had an experience in my life where I've done a lot. I've invested a lot of energy, a lot of love, and I'm what you could call a late bloomer in life. And sometimes I get triggered into remembering that things haven't worked out in the past, even if they are stepping stones. And my truest self knows that everything happens for a reason. And so I started to think, this is never going to happen. How can it happen? How can I get money coming in? And then I started getting triggered about a private project that I'm doing at the minute, which I'll tell you all about in August. But that's another project that will not bring me the income to live. It's more of a passion. And I keep getting messages that I've got to continue going, go with the passion, just do what you love, and trust and have faith. But sometimes I don't trust and have faith. I'm human, and I don't believe that things are going to get better sometimes. And it gets me locked into a really fearful place. So I was walking past my bookshelf today, and I thought, I need something. I need to read something. So I'm hoping you can see this, because all I can see is a black screen. I picked up a book called Radical Acceptance by Tara Brach. And funnily enough, when things are going on, you're getting triggered. If you've got a book at home that's got inspirational stuff in it, you may find that you'll open it exactly on the page that you need to read. And I came across this guided meditation, and it's called Meeting Fear with an Open and Engaged Presence. So I'm just going to read this meditation today, and hope that anyone that is feeling fear or feeling low can move through this feeling by following this exercise. And I hope you like it. Okay. So find a comfortable place to sit where the view is not distracting or confined. You might look out a window or at a blank wall, or an uncluttered space in your house. With your eyes open, rest your gaze on a point slightly above your line of sight. Soften your eyes so that they are unfocused and you are also receiving the images on the periphery of your vision. Relax the flesh around your eyes, letting your eyeballs float gently in their sockets, and take a few moments to do a quick scan through your body. Releasing any tension, especially in the shoulders, hands and belly. Now with a receptive awareness, begin noticing the arising and disappearing of sounds in the space around you. Spend a minute or two simply listening. Be aware of nearby sounds, noticing their beginnings and endings. Notice the spaces between sounds. Become aware of more far-off sounds, then open to the most distant sounds you can detect. Relax and open into awareness. That includes even the most distant sounds you detect. Sense how everything you perceive, sights, sounds, tastes, sensations, moods, arises and passes away with boundless awareness. Continue with your eyes open, downcast, or if you prefer, closed. Let your attention rest softly on the out-breath, letting go into space with each exhale. Follow each breath as it dissolves outward into the open space. Feel that your entire body and mind could follow the out-breath and dissolve into space. Sense that your awareness is mingling with endless space, absolutely open and boundless. As the breath comes in, simply rest in openness, listening and awake, doing nothing. Then again, let go outward with the exhale. Inhaling, rest in receptive, spacious awareness. Exhaling, relax into openness. You can meditate with the breath in this way for as long as you like. Now resting in this natural openness, bring to mind a situation that evokes fear. Ask yourself, what is the worst part of this situation? What am I really afraid of? While your inquiry may arouse a story, if you stay alert to the sensations that arise in your body, the story becomes a gateway to accessing your feelings more fully. Paying particular attention to your throat, chest and stomach area. Discover how fear expresses itself in you. You might kindly invite the fear. Be as much as you really are. Now as you breathe in, let the breath directly touch the place of most pain and vulnerability. Bring your full attention to the sensations of fear. As you breathe out, sense the openness of space that holds your experience. Feel the fear as if floating and untwisting itself in this openness. What does the fear actually feel like? Where in your body do you feel it most strongly? Do the sensations change or move to different parts of your body? What is their shape? What colour, if any? How do you experience fear in your mind? Does it feel contracted? Is your mind racing or confused? With each in-breath, feel your willingness to gently connect with the waves of life that are unpleasant and disturbing. Breathing out, let go and feel how the waves of fear belong to a larger world, an ocean of openness. You can surrender your fear into the vast and tender space of healing. Breathing in, you contact the immediate sensations with a kind and clear attention. And breathing out, you realise you're belonging to the boundless awareness that has room for all of life's fears. If you feel defended or numb, focus on your physical sensations and contact them fully with the in-breath. If you feel as if the fear is too much, emphasise breathing out, letting go into openness and safety. It can help to begin again by listening to the sounds or opening your eyes. You might remember the spaciousness of the world or reflect with compassion on all those who at this moment are also feeling fear. You might bring to mind a person or a spiritual figure or a place in nature that conveys a sense of safety. Once you feel that you belong to a larger world, again attend to the way that fear expresses through your body and mind. With time, you will discover an artful balancing of touching fear and remembering openness. So how was that for you? I know it's very different to my normal talks, and I'm still hoping that you're there because all I see is a black screen. So today I feel sadness arising. There is fear. And I guess the deepest message that I get, that when there is fear of the future, is that the only place that we live and are alive is right now. In those fears that we think that we've got coming to us, those expectations of what could be, or expectations of not good things in the future, we can lose touch with what we really need to be in touch with right now, which is here. And those things that we fear in the future are not happening right now, and they may never happen. But I understand that it's easy to think that they will, because we tend to look back on our past and relive that experience and think that our future is going to be exactly the same. So if you're feeling fear, feel fear. If you're feeling sad, feel sad. But know that you are safe right now. In this moment, you are completely safe. You aren't there, you aren't in the future. And these feelings are merely expressions of a part of you that hurts. And it's probably your inner child that is being triggered by something in your reality. So just trust that things always change. And the more that we can be with what arises and accept what is, as Tara Brach says on her book, Radical Acceptance, the more things naturally flow and shift. It's when we fight and resist what's happening that we struggle the most. Of which I was doing this morning. I was fighting and resisting. So today I'm just going to accept that there is fear, there is sadness, and I don't need to force myself to feel happy. I don't need to force myself to feel joy or peaceful. And that everything is welcome in this space of openness. In this life, everything is welcome. I read a book recently. It was about how we look at our bodies and how we may feel we don't look like we wish we would. You know, maybe we're getting older or we've got more weight than we wish we had. And we judge and we criticise ourselves in that way. And the author, I can't remember the name of the lady, but she said, do we look at a tree, do we look at the bark on a tree, and do we criticise the different shapes in the bark, or do we look at a cloud in the sky and think, that's not the right size, it's not the right shape? We don't look at the world and criticise nature. We accept that there's lots of shapes and sizes and colours and textures. And this can go the same with feelings too. There are a lot of shapes and sizes and colours and textures of feelings too. And the key is not preferring one over the other. Now the ego will want to experience joy. The ego will say, let's have joy, excitement, enthusiasm. It will try and make you think that's what you've got to feel. And this makes you resist your own feelings that are happening, and this causes more pressure inside. So just allow the feelings to be and know that it will pass, and try to let go of preferring to feel something other than you feel right now. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go now and be with my feelings. I'm hoping that you've seen this because my screen is black. Otherwise, I've just been talking to myself for 17 minutes. I'm not going to do captions with this one because it'll take too long, but thanks for watching, and I'll be back next Monday at 10 AM, feeling whatever I'm feeling, be it joy, be it sad, be it fear. Thanks everyone. Bye.